Spotted 5 friends kicking off their Saturday morning together at a cafe. They all seem fixated on their screens. It seems as if they were all in their own worlds. Do you spot that girl taking a selfie? That's Nuch. She's an outgoing girl who enjoys sharing the little details in life such as cooking, healthy eating, and funny moments with friends. She seems to be quite energetic too. Oh, and by the way, she's crazy about Facebook. You see those two chit-chatting at the corner? The one with the cap is Paul. Active, fun, free, that's her life statement. She's a curious one and loves to hang out with international friends. This is why traveling is so tempting for her. And she happened to be one of those who are generous enough to film those moments and share them on Instagram. And if you're wondering who is that girl in the corner, that's Candice. Boredom is her biggest enemy. Instead of sharing pictures, she prefers to express herself through WeChat blogs, from relationship to entertainment. You name it, she writes it. Enough for me rambling. Let's get back to their life.
Nuch enjoys updating her life with a friend and family on Facebook, from posting photos, status, and articles. Nuch uses Facebook actively every day by going live about a little adventure in library. She tried to find something engaging for her friend to watch.
Paul also keeps a private account. She uploads photos for herself, her friends, and places she has visited. For her captions, she tries to keep a fun and humor tone that reflects her personality. For this, she is considered a conversationalist by trying to trigger conversation with her friends. Paul keeps an Instagram account for just her photography. Generally, she posts photos of simply what she thinks is worth capturing and sharing with her followers. And in this case, it's a nice day out campus. For her caption, she keeps it short and simple. It's either the thought of her mind or just some hashtags. For Paul, she can be categorized as a creator on the social demographic ladder. She contributes to the Instagram community by showcasing her perspective via photography, and those photos are her way to reinforce her image.
Nuch is now taking a brand selfie, which she shows her environment with Cafe Nero. By kissing a cup, she extends her feeling of Cafe Nero. With this selfie, she established her own brand by taking a photo with things she loves, coffee and hanging out with a friend. According to social demographic letter, Nuch is considered a conversationalist. She sparks conversation with her friend by posting interest posts and status.
Paul also keeps a private account. She uploads photos for herself, her friends, and places she has visited. For her captions, she tries to keep a fun and humor tone that reflects her personality. For this, she is considered a conversationalist by trying to trigger conversation with her friends. While Nuch, Paul, and Chansey are enjoying their time at the cafe, Candice is out finding inspiration for her blog at the park.
Candice keeps an official account on WeChat to post about travel, music, daily experience, and her stories, finding fresh angles on interesting themes. The blog focuses more on quality than quantity, publishing on 2 articles per month. As her blog has been launched for 6 months, which makes it in the nascent stage, her community is still small and has great potential to grow. On the social demographic ladder, Candice is considered a creator on her official account. As a creator, she creates content of value that inspires the members in her community. The uses and gratification theory can be used to explain the motivations behind the reasons of social media use. In this case, Candice used her official WeChat account to satisfy the content and the social gratifications. She finds gratification through blogging as her content is a way to document her life, entertain, and enlighten others. For example, Her blogs cover a wide range of topics relating to life and love. They're not only intense, but also education. Her content also triggers discussion and communication with her community, which ultimately satisfies her social needs. The consistency of her posts has also become part of her image, which gratifies her image management.
Tasty, a page offering simple cooking tutorials, offer party content. This kind of content, this category, has education that's valuable and allows people to share and save for later use. As you can see, Nurch has a strong tie with her connect on Facebook. She only connects with her close friend, and the conversation are quite informal.
As you can see, Paul added her photos in the same mood and tone. She portrays a consistent personality throughout both accounts. For her personal account, she tries to reflect a more fun and outgoing personality, whereas her public account centers on a more calm and reserved personality. She also leverages hashtags in order to engage those who are interested in those topics specific by the hashtag. On her personal account, Paul interacts with her friends more informally. She has strong ties with her close friends through this account as the photos she posts are more personal. On the other hand, her public account has both strong and weak ties as her followers consist of both close friends and followers who had found her through hashtags.
Although Candy's blog is still in its nascent stage, it has the potential to grow as a brand community. Her readers can have the shared experience of consumer content about love, friendship, and other life topics. With a large enough following, her blog can grow and become a space for members to interact through comments. This occurrence can be explained with the social object theory, in which networks become more powerful when members have a channel to interact with one another based on common interests. Additionally, the relationship between her and her followers now can be categorized as strong ties as she uses her personal account to promote her blog. So people who read her blog would only consist of close friends. As the blog grows to have larger community in the future, the relationship between her readers and her will become weaker, as there will be more readers who she doesn't have personal relationship with.
As you can see now, Nurch, Paul, and Candice are logging into their social media account. The use of different social channels can be categorized into 6 groups: affinity impulse, personal utility impulse, prurient impulse, contact comfort and immediacy impulse, altruistic impulse, and validation impulse. Affinity impulse are characterized by the desire to express a liking for her connections. Nurch and Paul both have affinity impulses as they use their social media platforms to express their positive relationship with their friends. Personal utility impulses, which are driven by the desire to entertain to relax, are evident for Nurch, Paul, and Candice. Nurch uses Facebook to get information and entertainment, whereas Paul uses Instagram as a space for personal expression. Candice also uses WeChat as a way to put out her thoughts and share it with others. Whereas prurient impulses are driven by the curiosity to know more about others. All three also have prurient impulses by wanting to know more about their Facebook friends, Instagram friends, or the thought and opinion of WeChat readers. Altruistic impulses are driven by the desire to do good things. The content Candice writes about is something of value that can further be discussed and maybe create an impact for certain readers. And validation impulses are driven by the desire to state their experience. By being active on their social media platforms, Nurch, Paul, and Candice feel the need to reinforce their existence online. However, the way they reinforce their existence differs. Nurch does this by interacting with friends, while Paul does this by posting photos and Candice does this by writing.
Candice also keeps a personal WeChat account. On her personal account, she mostly posts selfies, music, travel photos, status, and shares the article from her official account. Using this account to promote her blog, Candy is using social media optimization to maximize exposure of her articles. Ultimately, she works towards creating more awareness and boost the number of her followers of the official account with her personal account.
Nutri's social media literacy is functional. She can both consumer and prosumer media. For example, on Facebook, she consumer medium by reading starter updates, looking at photos, and watching a short video. She also can use the new medium to prosumer her own content, such as photos, starters, updates, and video.
Paul also has functional media literacy as she can access and understand the video and image posted by the people she follows on Instagram. This allows her to respond to these various visual cues by posting comments, liking them, or sharing them with her friends. As a prosumer, she also creates her own media by taking original photos, editing them, and post them on Instagram. In this way, the desire of media content, which in this case are her photos, she tries to reflect her personal ideologies combined with her distinct style.
For Candice, her social media literacy level goes beyond that of Nutch and Paul's. She not only has the functional media literacy for understanding content and creating her own media, but she also possesses critical media literacy, in which she has a deep understanding of the media and can effectively participate in creating her own media through her blog.
Although they all had different styles of contents on their social medias, all of them would edit their original materials before posting. As a result, they can control the outcome by framing the original material with different perspectives. Therefore, the content post might not be an accurate reflection of reality. Meanwhile, they only post content that their audience can relate to and facilitate a conversation to strengthen the relationship. All of Paul's content are only photos simply described by hashtags. Therefore, she can reach a lot of audience, yet without bombarding them with too much information. Unlike Paul's, Candy's content is more focused on words. She writes popular topics and interacts with her audience through inviting them to share the story in their account. She also invites experts to provide some good materials for her. As for Nuch, her content combines all sorts of formats, which give her more comprehensive ways to engage with her audience.
Applying this to a business situation, marketers should know their audience well and what can resonate with them. This can be done by encouraging conversation between a brand and customers.
The consistency of style and content on Paul's Instagram account is also useful to keep in mind for business that wants to keep strong brand image and personality. On Paul's public account, she always keeps her photo well edited and posed in the same layout. On her personal account, she always tries to keep the mood and tone humorous and positive, which she believes can reflect her personality well. Therefore, business need to bear in mind that all their communication message must be integrated well and elegant with their desired brand image.
This official WeChat account, business can learn of the value of content marketing. Creating discussion not only brings attention to the brand, but also strengthens the relationship between consumers and brand. Another learning point marketers should keep in mind is the power of bloggers. Successful bloggers can be very influential in certain communities. If business want to gain access or start conversations with a certain community, bloggers may be an effective channel to communicate through.